Hello, everybody, and welcome. So let's take a look at problem 13.5. I think what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to make 3 separate videos. So here we go. Problem 13.5. So Brooks Corporation sells computers under a 2-year warranty contract that requires the corporation to replace defective parts and to provide the necessary repair labor. During 2020, the corporation sells for cash 400 computers. At a unit price of $2,500. Okay, and then record sales, same amount. So the other thing though that they're going to have to do though is that they're estimating that the 2-year warranty cost, we want to go ahead and record this warranty expense in the period of that we're essentially making the sale. So this is going to be $155 for parts, $185 for labor. So my total warranty expense per unit is going to be $340. So this is going to be 400 times 340 or 136,000. Notice here that this cash and sales, this will also be, if I did have like a cost of goods sold, I'd want to include it over here. Okay. So those are my journal entries for 2020. What liability would appear on the December 31st, 2020 balance sheet and how would it be classified? So it's a 2-year warranty. And if we're kind of looking at this in terms of when it would be, if it's going to be evenly over a 2-year period. So my current liability and my non-current liability, remembering that a current liability is anything I have to pay in a year. Non-current is beyond a year. So if the question is telling us that if it's going to be kind of spread evenly, then what I would go through and do is I would say, okay, half of this would be current, half of this would be non-current. The thing to remember in terms of why is it important to bifurcate this is that if a company is planning on getting a loan from a bank and the bank loan is going to be using the current ratio, it's going to be a pretty big deal, because if the warranty liability is just thrown in all as current, you'd want to make sure you're classifying this correctly, just for that reason alone. Okay, so over here in 2021, the actual warranty cost to Brooks were $2,100 for parts and $39,900 for labor. So we know that we're going to have to relieve our warranty liability by $21,400 and $39,900. So if it's for parts, I would be crediting my parts inventory for $21,400. And then over here, I could be crediting salaries and wages payable for $39,900. Okay. So that's how we go through and do exercise 13.5. So let's go ahead and take a look at, and I'm going to stop right there. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great one.